2026. I'm at Disneyland. I want to explore, and I'd like to bring you with me. And here we are. Yeah, there's the railroad. Now, one thing that I really like to go to is the Opera House. I like to check out Mr. Lincoln and the new Walt Disney. I think that those things are really, really fun. And look at, it's all decorated for Halloween already. Let me show you. Super cool. Right over here, we're gonna see the big pumpkin. It's already out. It's so pretty. For a Monday, it's not very busy. I think this is a really good day to come. It's still Monday. A lot of people say Monday has changed. I don't see that.
You might find something else too.
Did you see it? And here we are, Main Street. Yeah, those pumpkins I don't remember seeing those pumpkins last year right there on the cinema. Yeah, I think that those pumpkins are new. Such a beautiful day. It's like 100 degrees out right now, but you can't even tell really. Carnation Cafe, one of my favorites. And the beautiful castle. Penny Arcade. There's the clock. The Citizen. The Citizen. That's what I am, a citizen. And there's the porch. There's pumpkins up there. Those pumpkins are awesome. Gas lamps. Those are gas lamps. Yeah, fun thing is the statue over here with Walt and Mickey. They say that he's pointing with a cigarette, but I don't really believe that. I don't think he was smoking that day. But we're coming up to the statue now. You tell me. I mean, what do you think? I don't know. I think he's just pointing. Wow, look at these pumpkins. I'm pretty sure this is new. They got it all. They got Tinkerbell for Fantasyland. Wow. Jack. There's Jack. And Jose. Woo, Jose even. That's super cool. We got a Disney duck here. What's he doing? What's he doing? Looks like he's eating. He's eating something. Oh, he got it.
Look at the ducky. Put my hand on this side, mommy.
Also love the Dias de la Muertos stuff. It's so festive. Day of the Dead. What's your favorite ride? I think for right now, my favorite ride would probably still be Pirates of the Caribbean. Big Thunder Mountain. Number 2, Rise of the Resistance. 3, Haunted Mansion. 4, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. 5, train. And that could change, but currently, as of today, that's my story. I like the water when the water feature is running here at Big Thunder. It makes the ride so much better, especially on a hot day like this in August. To have that water running. So nice. Coming into Star Wars. I don't know, the feeling you get when you come into Batu, it's just heartwarming. Yeah, I'm riding the scoot. I really like this scooter. It's just the battery life seems to last all day long. It's just really cool. What a nice ambiance. So beautiful here today. Last time I was here, I tried some of that blue milk. It was really good. I don't know, for some reason I never tried it. And I was here with my kids, my boys, and they were like, "Here, try some." I just took a sip. I didn't buy a whole one. And I was pleasantly surprised at how good it was. I thought it was just going to be like milk, maybe a little sweetness to it, but it had a taste all its own. I can't remember when Chewbacca Day is, but it's coming up, I think in November. I definitely want to make it for that. I think that would be real fun to do. And here we are, made it to the end. Yeah, the video really does it no justice. Millennium Falcon is just so beautiful. Docking Bay 7 over there. Yeah, the scooter that I just got it off Amazon. It was like $600, and with my mobility issues, I was walking around the park with a cane, and I was doing okay, but I found myself aching real bad at the end of the night, and so I was like, I got to think of alternatives. So I came up with this idea. Actually, before I came up with this idea, I had bought like $100 wheelchair off of Facebook Marketplace, and the batteries weren't that good. When you test drive something like that, you don't know what the batteries are going to be like. But I ended up trying it out at the park, and it didn't die on me. I mean, I wasn't here for very long because I noticed my battery life was really low. But I just parked it and kind of walked around. It's kind of what I do now. And I walked around, and it didn't last very long. So I got to think of something different. And that's when I ended up looking around on Amazon, and that's when I found this chair. And so much better, so much lighter. It fits in the back of my car, and I can pull it out. I still have the other one, and I found out on Amazon I could buy the batteries. They're like not very expensive, and I would like to test that out to try and get that fixed up, because Sally the van, I drove Sally the van here and put that wheelchair in the back, and that wheelchair is really fast and a lot quicker and a lot heavier, and people can see it better. It's a good chair, but like I said, the battery life which just wasn't very long, and to get the good gas savings, I like to drive my other car, which I could fit this wheelchair in the trunk, and I could get good gas mileage too. And anyways, here we are, Batu, exiting Batu, coming up to Rise the Resistance around the corner. Yeah, well, here's the entrance to Rise the Resistance. Looks like the wait time is 40 minutes. I'm not usually here on a Monday. I don't know if that's good or bad. Oh wow, actually I made a mistake. What was I looking at? 40 minutes. It's not 40 minutes. It's 20 minutes. 20 minutes? That is way, way different than the weekends, which I usually come. I don't know. I don't believe that's a typical Monday time, but nevertheless, I think it's just a good Monday. Can you hear that? I don't know if I've ever noticed it before driving through here, Disney or Star Wars Land. I don't know what you call this part of the park by Rise of the Resistance. I know Batu is over there. I know that bit of fact. And I don't really know a lot of knowledge of Disneyland. I've actually only been coming here regularly the last couple of years, and I haven't read any books on it. But yeah, I'd like to gain more knowledge on it, and I think it's a growing experience. But what I wanted to stop and listen for and tell you guys about was not only the music, the beautiful music, the Star Wars music, but the cicadas, the bugs. You hear that? I hear the birds and the noise of, I believe that's like cicadas. Yeah. Awesome. I'm coming up to the river, and I know in Disney World they called it, I think it was Rivers of America. Is that what they call it here in Disneyland? Rivers of America. Ooh, sore subject. Yeah, I know. Sore subject because Disney World doesn't have Rivers of America anymore. But we're looking forward to whatever takes its place. Can't wait to get over there and see it when it's finished. Remember coming here when I first started coming here a couple years ago. This is the location that I would look for the ducks. Yeah, it's right by the stream, right by Hungry Bear, and the stream goes right up to where Winnie the Pooh ride is.
This way, bud. Watch your boat.
Yeah, I remember as a kid coming in to this location right here to watch, gosh, I can't even remember the name of the show that used to be here. I got Hungry Bears on my brain right now because I just passed that location, but yeah, there used to be the bear show. That, when I was a kid, that blew my mind to see the animals up on the wall talking. There was the deer and the buffalo and what was the last one? Gosh, a deer, buffalo. Man, I can't remember the other animal. Anyways, awesome show. But now this Winnie the Pooh. It's great. It's awesome. One of my favorites, actually. It just came to me. I just drove a couple feet down the way and I realized I just said the answer, didn't I? I said Hungry Bear. Hungry Bears, and I couldn't think of the name of the last animal. It was actually a bear. Look who's over here. Have you guys stood in line and got to hug one of the Winnie the Pooh? No problem. I've done it for Tigger. I know that for a fact. But yeah, it is absolutely true, and I tested the theory out. I sat there and I hugged Tigger, and I kept hugging Tigger until, I thought, there'd be a release from Tigger, and there was not a release at all. I kept hugging Tigger for a while, and until I let go, that's when Tigger let go. And to be honest with you, it took a while. I let it go on for a while. I loved it. In case you're wondering, the wait time for Tiana's Bayou Adventure was 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 40. Want to take a look at the ride here? Weird fact is, recently there was some advertising, or there was some stories on the interwebs, the internet, about a young person jumping out of this ride at the top. And I gotta say, after I heard that story, I rode this ride, and I went and looked at the side of where this person would have jumped at from. And to be honest with you, there is a ledge there, and it does look like you can jump onto the ledge if you're too. In my imagination, the kid was a little too scared to go on the drop. So at the very last minute, it seemed as if, this is all in my imagination, by the way, it seemed as if right about there, he jumped off, went to the side, hit the rocks, and instead of getting on safely onto the ledge, he actually dropped down on the water. He was not hurt. He was not hurt. Oh, coming up to Haunted Mansion, one of my favorite rides. Looks like it's all decked out, the Jack Skellington stuff and the Sally stuff. Now those pumpkins I know have been around. Those pumpkins are not new to me. Those beautiful pumpkins. Every single one of them. Yeah, it's all decked out. I want to come around the corner here though. I want to see Jack if I can. I think, if my memory serves me correctly, Jack was sitting up in his Santa suit. Santa Claus. There's Jack. Holiday Man. The Haunted Mansion Holiday. And here we are coming into New Orleans. Such a beautiful area, especially because my favorite ride is in this area. And my favorite restaurant, the Blue Bayou. Only eaten there once. And it was one of the best memories of my life. One of them. Well, I'm kind of bummed. Pirates of the Caribbean is down right now. Doesn't seem to be running. Hopefully that can change. That's one thing about Disneyland that I love, is that even though a ride is down, who knows? It could come up at any minute. So I'm not completely distraught. I am bummed, but hopefully it'll come back. Ooh, look. Oh, I have a treat right now. Looks like the Mark Twain is coming towards us. Let me show you. Mark Twain. Mark Twain. That's where the dragon used to come out from under the ground. I saw it. The dragon came right out from under the ground right there. It was beautiful. There's the Columbia. You know, I know that they took the boat down from Disney World, but if they ever decided to take this boat down, oh man, there would be some very upset people. Mark Twain. It's okay to wave at people. I learned that here. I learned that probably young off actually, but it's not more proclaimed than it is here. I like to wave at people a lot here, a lot more here than I thought of it anywhere else. And there you go. Looks like the Pirates of the Caribbean just opened up. Just opened up. People are running into the line now. 5-minute wait, which is wrong. I'm pretty sure it's a walk-on. Okay, now we're heading into Tomorrowland. Yeah, Star Tours looks like it is open, and the wait time. Oh, I don't even know if it's open. Yeah, Star Tours is open. Ooh, I just felt the air conditioning coming off the front door. Oh, it's 5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's nothing.
Oh, it's 5 minutes.
This this Monday is just one of the best. I can't believe how good the wait times are today. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, I love Star Trader. They got some really good merch in there, and the air conditioner's always just pumped up real good. Actually, I feel it right now. I'm at the front door. R2? Is that you? C3PO. Pizza Planet. Pizza Planet. This is where I like to get some of my grub. I usually come here almost every time. They got the best. I don't know what the dish is called, but it's got these noodles. It's kind of a Chinese kind of a food with these noodles. It's kind of sweet sauce and vegetables in it. Oh, I love it. That and the black bean wrap that they have at the restaurant next door here. Can't remember the name of it. Right over here. That place rocks. I'm over by Autopia. You know, I heard that Autopia is going to switch over to electric cars. I don't know how I feel about that. I know that I heard that, I should say, because I've never actually driven an electric car. But I hear that oh yes, I did drive one. It was called the Nissan Leaf, and that was a fully electric car when it first came out. And I remember that the vehicle just had a lot of torque, a lot of power. And I think that that's going to be pretty cool. I mean, the get-up is going to be pretty nice. It's not going to be lacking anything. I mean, I'm driving an electric wheelchair right now, and the thing lasts for a long time. Plenty of juice, plenty of power. It's fun to drive, and I don't think it's going to be a negative. I don't know if it's going to be a positive, but I definitely don't think it's going to be a negative to be driving around in an electric car versus the gas car that you can hear them running right now. They're right here behind me. But yeah, just a side thought. Yeah, finally started to cool down a little bit. Actually, I'm in the shade right now with a nice cool breeze coming through. Yeah, I'm right by the Matterhorn, and it looks like we have a submarine coming towards us, the Seafarer. You know, I don't ride this ride, you know, as much as I should, but I do remember it from my childhood. And Finding Nemo, yeah, the storyline's great. I love riding this ride, but it's not one that I frequent very often, and I don't know why. I don't understand why I don't ride this more than I do. The wait time is not any longer than any other of the e-ticket. I think, is this an e-ticket ride? May not be an e-ticket ride, but maybe. But it definitely is fun and nostalgic. So is Matterhorn, and I know why I don't ride Matterhorn as much as I should, or I shouldn't say should, as much as I do. It's because it's hard on my back. It's not awful, but I'd rather go on Space Mountain, way smoother ride. But this is the favorite, because you get to see the snowman, or the snow monster, or the monster in there. I can't remember his name. My memory's really faded out today. But yeah, it's just a fun ride. Yeah. Edelweiss Treats. Am I saying that right? That's the place where they have the turkey leg. Yeah. I saw this hack on the internet where this family brought in some Hawaiian rolls and some condiments, and they ended up getting one of those turkey legs and just picking it apart and putting it in, making little sandwiches. And I thought that was such a clever treat. Little bird found some food. Oh, sorry, bird, sorry. There you go. Yeah, thought that was pretty clever. Yeah. I'm not seeing any more Halloween stuff up in this area. Fantasyland, that's where we are. Fantasyland. Looking at It's a Small World. Yeah, and I think that over there, from what I recall hearing about, those were the ticket booths. You used to be able to purchase your tickets in those little booths right there. Get your e-tickets and your all your tickets to ride all the rides. Yeah, back in the old days, it wasn't like that, where you just get in the park and you can ride anything you want once you pay your admission fee. I think there was a small admission fee to get in to enjoy the park. But you also, if you wanted to ride any of the rides, like I haven't ridden any ride yet today, you'd have to pay extra for it. And those were the little booths. Okay, entering Mickey's Toontown. Population, a lot. This part of the park never disappoints. Love Roger Rabbit. And I love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is coming up. Yeah, well, I came out of that park and I was looking for the Halloween stuff. There's nothing Halloween in there. Try to remember that for next year. Actually, I'll be in here later. I want to make sure that, it's not even October yet. It's still August. And I know I'm pretty sure all the Halloween stuff isn't up yet. So either I'll check back later to see that, update my mind on that, but I'd like to see exactly where all the Halloween stuff is, and notice to make sure that I see it. Same goes with when it comes to Christmas time, because that kind of stuff is not only is it cool, but it just is really fun to see. And by far the most nostalgic part of the park is Fantasyland. So many beautiful memories here. It also tends to be one of the most densely packed areas in the park. And today, it's really a good Monday, because there's not very crowded in here. And the wait times, look at this, 5 minutes for Dumbo. Carousel. We got Mr. Toad's. Wonder what the wait time is for Mr. Toad's. Let's take a look. Oh, I could see right there the line. There is like the line is like almost a walk on. It's like, what is that? 10 feet? 10 minutes? Definitely want to see what the wait time is for one of the favorites. It seems like around here, Peter Pan. Peter Pan always has a big line. And, you know, today's no different. It's one of the favorites. Judging by that line, I want to say 35 minutes. Yeah. I never have a problem getting on Snow White. It's always it's always like 20 minutes. Today it's 10 minutes because it's Magnificent Monday, but normally, you know, 25. Right now 10 minutes. And Pinocchio, that's about the same, usually 25. But today it is at 10 minutes as well. Wow. Okay, well, I just about circled the whole park. And what did I catch? I caught a lot of stuff over a lot of the Halloween decorations on Main Street. Not so much anywhere else, but you know, the truth is, this is a Magnificent Monday with the wait times. I think I'm going to take off now and ride a few rides before I head home. Once again, I'd like to thank you if you're watching this video, because I'm just starting out and it's good. It's all good. Please hit that like and subscribe button. That will help me. That will help me, and I'd like to do this for whoever wants to watch it, and it's just great. All right, have a great Magnificent Monday. Bye for now.